Hey all, it's Aaron, coming at you with the 2013 knife inventory. In testing is a Fowler 52-100 Honosuke, Moritaka AS Honosuke, it's mine, really good. Watanabe White 2 Yanagiba, lefty. I forget the name of this maker, this Nikiri I got probably 10, 12 years ago. First ever Japanese knife, actually. I think it's it's Damascus White 2, I believe. Seen some usage. Usoba Honkasumi Lefty, mass production one. Works if you want to try it, one out without spending $100 or $300. Another one, kind of a beater one from Japanese woodworkers, a White 2. I think they classify it as like a Deba or something like that. As you can see, kind of thick. Not the world's best grind, but I think it was like 20, $30. So good for a little project knife, which it will turn into sooner or later. Tojiro bread knife, which is rehandled with snake wood, brass pins. Compliments of Sean Fernandez. Thank you again. Very lovely. Next is the Artifacts Suji. Really good AEBL, so takes a really good edge. This is my Konosuke White 2 Laser 240 Suji. Custom handled by Isaiah. I think it's a red heart, and I forget what the ferrule is. Really good for salmon and, skinning it, portioning it, and such, which I use mine for. Seen a lot. Another one in testing, the Richmond Addict in AEBL. Pretty much like his, standard Addict, but it's made out of AEBL, so it's a little cheaper, and also has a Western handle. So, but you can always get it converted if you want. First high-end knife I ever got, the 210 Konosuke Laser White 2. Really thin. I mean, that's when I was like, got hooked on the performance aspects right here. This thing's just built for speed. After that, I got the bigger brother of it, 240 Konosuke White 2 Laser. Used a lot. I mean, I've never put another patina on. That's from the original one. I got it, I bet you, almost a year ago. And custom handle on this one. Leopard wood and tiger maple ferrule. Isaiah again, that's his work. This one is in testing, actually. I have to get this one back to Mark. White 1 Konosuke Fujiyama series, 270. Pretty good knife. I mean, I have one already similar, which will be down on the road, but it's really good though. I mean, has pretty good edge retention for White 1. Over the top handle with I think it's a burl maple with 2 nickel silver spacers. Small crack in the ferrule, so it'll be on the site. It'll be a little less when it gets on there when I send it back. And next to that is my personal White 1 Fujiyama series 240 Kyoto. A little polished up there, probably using those little kind of polishing things Mark has on the site. I don't even know what they're called. Standard ebony handle with it. Arguably best series out there. And a couple of blues now. Tanaka Damascus Blue 2. Really is one of those knives from where you gotta it's a little bit of a work in progress knife. I had sent it to Sean Fernandez again to round over the spine and heel area and everything, because it was kind of a little rough, and it's smooth now. And he also thinned it out a little bit, so it's a great cutter now. And another custom handle, very first one I ever had done, by Isaiah again. This one is a zebra and tiger maple ferrule again. My 2 most used. This one is the Fujiyama Funiyuki Blue 240, so flatter profile. Really good. I mean, like I say, I don't buy so many knives without there being a reason. There's the Fujiyama series of the Konosuke brand in general is just really good. Ebony handle on that one. And here's the counterpart to the white one. This is the blue 2. It's actually a little lighter than the other blue 2 I have right next to it, and I think that one clocks in at I think slightly under 200 grams, and I think this one clocks in at 180. So, but I think they make it a little thicker to compensate for the bigger flat area. Moving on. What is this one? Oh, this is the Kochi Blue 2. Kind of heavyish knife. I think it's like 214 or so grams, but arguably really good cutter. Really, really thin behind the edge. And this one I just also got back. This is the Hide Blue 2, or Hyde, however you wish to pronounce it. I had Sean send it out to Sean Fernandez for extensive thinning. Came in, clocked in at a beefy, like 262 grams, and it's down to 242, I believe now. Say he's going to do a little more work to it, but spooky, stupidly thin behind the edge now. And that one has the ebony handle, so that one was a work in progress. My Moritaka, which was once again thinned by Sean and rounded by him too. AS steel with I think it's a figured ironwood handle, silver spacer, and I think that's a what's I want to say lace. It's not lace wood, but I forget what it is. Good handle though. Yanagibas. Yeah, I think it's a Yoshihiro or something like that. I forget what John sells them under. Is his line. It's a 270. Good workhorse with a Tim Johnson custom handle. Ambonia natural gnarled end. Copper spacer, and I think we ended up going with a ebony ferrule. Not 100% sure on that one, but that's a really nice piece of Ambonia. And once again, I think a Yoshihiro, don't quote me on that one. This was a custom made for me, my custom 360mm Yanagiba. So, big knife. And with the big knife, also another Tim Johnson custom handle. Red lava mokame with silver mokame in the middle, and at the end cap and in the middle a really big hunking piece of burl redwood. Really nice. And last but not least, Konosuke 270 Honyaki White 2 Gyoro. The reason why it's the best. And this one also has a Tim Johnson Saya. I forget when we ended up going with that one, but the handle is also a really nice piece of Ambonia with 2 nickel silver spacers, and I think it's a ebony ferrule. There you have it though.